Gladius from Bray here. Bray is definitely one of those pilots out there that you want to watch out for, guys. And I am fighting him in a Archimedes P72 Archimedes.
Nice.
All right, let's have some fun.
Nope, I've been anything from a pipe fitter to a construction foreman to programmer.
Nice. Okay, so I'm currently in combat right now, so just stand
Nice.
by.
6.
Oh, she's really smooth. Wow, she's really smooth.
Friendly target.
There we go. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Go for the slot.
Friendly target.
Stay on target, stay on target.
Friendly target. Friendly target.
Well, whoever designed the nose of this thing needs to be fired. And I mean, not CIG's side, but like Kruger Galactic needs to unbog down their mechanical division or something. And pre-nose over.
Friendly target.
That's a good fight. This is a really good fight. You're moving really well, Bray.
Friendly target.
Hey. I'm gonna get you eventually, though. There we go. There's my shot. Shoot in. But I can't see your nose because...
Friendly target.
There we go. Lost the energy fight on that one.
Under attack. Friendly target. Friendly target.
Stay close, stay close, stay close, stay close. Okay, hook up over the nose. Damn, this thing can move, man.
Friendly target. Friendly target. Friendly target.
Come on, come on.
Friendly target.
Go up over the top.
Friendly target.
Go inverted on you. Let's see if you want to take the bait.
Under attack.
You're holding some pretty good range here. I gotta be careful. There we go.
Friendly target.
Figured you were gonna do that. Oh, got my shields down.
Friendly target.
So this is where you need to push hard. Because like those shields are down. This is your opportunity, but
Friendly target.
I'm able to get them back up. Man, it's really hard with lag pips when I can't see my target because the nose is in the way. I tried fighting in yaw a little bit just to kind of get my eyes back on you, but
Friendly target.
there we go.
Oh, I lost something there.
Yeah, I got some damage on you there.
Friendly target.
There, see if I can get in on him.
Friendly target.
Hey! What a fight, man! So what a fantastic fight. I didn't really have too much expectations for the Archimedes when I actually got in it. And aside from the fact that the nose on the ship is sticking out so far that you can... Most of this fight I was struggling to kind of get... get eyes on the target. You'll notice like he dips under my nose and I lose him. Like I lose him. You know, maybe it would have been better to switch to lead pips for this specific fight, but you know, maybe a redesign of the nose visibility is something on the table for the Archimedes or just the Mustang ships in general. But you know, all in all, very impressed with the performance of this little snub fighter. I mean, in terms of its ability to get around, you'll notice that like I'm handily able to fly against this Gladius, you know, and Bray's no slouch. Like he's a great pilot. So being able to stay within that 600-700 meter cone and even closer, you'll notice that a lot of his shots, like they're close, but they're, you know, they're just not landing consistent hits. And the occasional shot that hits me, I'm able to see right here. This is the most important part. Right here is the point at which he could win the fight, but he needed to push much more aggressively and much closer. He let me stay a little bit too far away from him, and then I start to get back in on him. Shields come back up, and again, that one little size 1 shield, just like the arrow, it just comes right back up, just whoop, boom, 100%, and we're back into, you know, we're back into gun trading. 4 size 1 guns, not a tremendous amount of firepower, but it's no, you know, it's definitely enough to do the damage you need. You know, a lot of this fight was a continuous S pattern into the, there's the kill, into, you know, trying to fight for spot. And every time I tried to get the slot against Bray, he'd slip out of it, right? And that's the indication of a good pilot. You know, at no point was I able to get behind him and stay behind him. Even though I had more of a turn rate, better maneuverability, better acceleration, and a smaller ship, I still wasn't able to get behind him and stay behind him. And that's what you're looking for when it comes to these fights. If you pay close attention to when these fights flip their direction, like right here, we've reached a stable point where both of us are basically engaging each other, but I don't want to be in that position. I always want to be here. Obviously, there's the kill, but you want, in a smaller ship like this, like one of the previous videos, you don't want to stand up and bang with a ship that's got a higher gun or a stronger gun and better shields, right? Once that fight levels out, like right here, what you want to do is you want to flip the direction of the fight. So normally in this fight, we've been continuing, like I'd be pulling up and to the right, or he'd be coming around me. But what you want to do is once both parties arrest their motion and the fight, it's almost like an oval, right, where we're on the edges of the oval, you want to flip the other direction and strafe the other and roll the other way. Once you've done the flip, see, here we go, now we're rolling to the left. What it does, and we're stabilizing again, so we're rolling again. Every time we apex at the end of that circle, we want to rotate the opposite direction and keep kind of seesawing back and forth. And then as we level off like this, again, rotate the other way. Level off again, rotate the other way. But he predicted that. Notice that. Notice that prediction. So as we fight in this pattern, I roll to the left. He starts to follow me, and he knows, okay, he's going to start rolling to the right. And we've matched. We've matched our roll. So now, right now, we're in a trade. And a trade with a Gladius, the Gladius is going to come out on top. So in this turn, it was really good. But right there, he gave me his back. That was a mistake, right? So he should have kept his distance. But because he let me get a little too close, I got under his turn rate, and we reset the fight. So watch these turns, guys. Like, these turns are the meat and potatoes of your fighting, you know? And again, you always want to avoid situations where you're going to expose your back. You always want to make it as difficult as you possibly can for the enemy. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to make it so difficult for them to hit you that you also make it just as difficult for yourself to make put damage on the target, right? So here we go again with the shields down. This is the opportunity for him to start pushing. He's got to push hard. He's got to get close to get that damage on target because the Archimedes is just so small. But he can't close the distance. Either he didn't realize that was the opportunity for him, and we're back into the kind of seesaw motion, reversing different sides, different angles, working on dropping those shields to eventually to a spot where we're able to make the kill. So there it is, guys. P72 Archimedes, to be honest, pretty impressed. Like, not a bad ship. You know, any ship that can take a Gladius on, in my opinion, is good in my books. And Bray's no slouch, man. He's a great pilot. I just don't think he was prepared for the sheer miniature nature of the P72, and I don't blame him. So we'll switch roles, and we'll do a video where I'm in the Gladius, and we'll see how hard it is to hit this little thing. But that's the way she goes. Alright, guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, our sponsor is Predator Mounts, so please consider picking up a set of mounts from Predator Mounts. Use the code Avenger1 to get yourself 5% off any products from Predator Mounts. They're the mounts that I use, and they're from a good buddy of mine who has an outstanding company, guys. He makes really great products. I've been using his stuff for a while, and I think they're absolutely fantastic. So if you're in the market for a nice mounting system, please give him a shout out and stop by, take a look at his products. You won't regret it. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I was Avenger1, and I'll see you next time.